Alright, Shadow Pack, we're doing our very first tier list today, okay? It's my first time, be gentle. I've made a wheel so that it's not just me eating chips back to back on camera saying, good, A, B, C, D. So I've made a wheel to make it a little bit more interesting, so not even I know what I'm gonna taste first, alright? It's pretty simple. We're gonna hop right into it. So, click to spin. What are we gonna get for the first one? Okay, this is one that I've actually not had before. So what the chips that we got, if you can't see them all here, they're all no-name chips. And no-name chips are the ones that you can find here in Canada at Superstore. It's kind of the brand that they go with, their no-name brand. So we're trying 11 different types of no-name chips today. Crunchy onion rings. That's the ones that we just got. I'm actually not too excited about these. These look like a dried out asshole, but they're very light. Those are actually much better than I expected. They look really dry and like they're just going to crunch really hard, but they break into little dusty bits, kind of like you'd expect a little onion ring chip to do like that. It's very good, actually. That surprised me. That's really good to start off with. I'm actually putting that in B tier. And the reason why I'm going to put that in B tier and not right off the bat into A tier is because I got to set myself a base. That was a good starting point. Alright, crunchy onion rings is now off the list. We're going to click again and we're going to see what we get. Come on, baby. Give me another good one. These are all pretty decent. I've had most of these before. Barbecue. Can you smell that? Can you smell the barbecue essence? These are just barbecue, right? Yeah. The barbecue tastes off. I don't know how to explain it, but the dust on these chips, usually when you get a barbecue flavored chip, you get this nice, robust flavor. There's no robustness with this. It's just really light, tickle your tongue. Oh, I'm here. I might be barbecue. Since I've told you that I'm barbecue, you're going to think that I'm barbecue. That's kind of how this flavor is coming off. Not very impressive. I'm giving that barbecue one a D. And compared to the onion rings, a D. Okay, that's 2 down, only 9 more to go. Which one do you think I'm going to get next? Which one do you think I'm going to get next? Are you guys agreeing with me so far? I don't know. I feel like I probably already made some of you upset. I know how some people get when they see tier lists and that people just don't agree with what you're saying. Sour cream and onion. This is a classic. Give that a sniff. Oh, yeah. Oh, so much air in that bag. Give that a sniff. Okay. Not a bad scent, right? Yes, very light. Almost like there's nothing in there. The flavor is powerful, though. Punches you right in the fucking tongue. Getting litty and then eating some of these. That's a good night. That one was really, really good. I don't think that I can put that past this. Honestly, I'm going to move you up. I'm going to put you in B. Yeah. That's how much I liked these onion ring ones. These were really good. Always got to make sure to clear your palate. Also very thirsty. Now I can give an unbiased point of view on this next flavor that we end up having. What's it going to be? Let's see. Cheddar bacon. I'm okay with cheddar bacon. Cheddar bacon's really good, actually. I do like cheddar bacon. We get that quite often here. We only get like 2 or 3 of these flavors, but we mainly stick to cheddar bacon and sour cream and onion. Give that one a sniff. Give that one, as you're sniffing, let me know if you guys get cheddar bacon over in the States or wherever you guys are from. I know that ketchup is a Canadian flavor, and I'm not sure if cheddar bacon is too, but... There's this flavor that I really liked as a kid. It's called like chicken. Chicken flavor. It literally looked like a roast chicken. I think it might have been roast chicken flavored. It was really, really good. I always got made fun of because it was like, always check your bag, make sure that there's no feathers in the bag. It was really good. I can't find those chips, but they were really, really good. I can't stop saying how good those were. And these are the closest memory to that chip that I can have. They're like really, really close to it, but there's no chicken flavor. But like if there was a little bit of chicken in there, a little bit of, I don't know, a little bit of Knox seasoning, this would hit the spot. This one's really, really good. This one's hard. This one's really, really difficult. If I had to pick between this one and the cheddar bacon, I'd have at least 10 minutes of thinking to do. We're gonna have to put them side by side. They're too good. They're both really, really good. Honestly, these two might have no, honestly, we're keeping it at A. They're really, really good, but I couldn't eat them indefinitely. Once a chip becomes indefinitely edible, that's when they get S tier. Step up and meet your maker. You will be the next on the eating block. Give me the regular chips. No, the all dressed. My god, the regular chips are going to taste like complete fucking asshole after this. This is going to be a very bad run for the regular chips. Even though now we get cheddar bacon and sour cream a lot, these used to be the ones that my family got a lot as we grew up when we lived here. We got these the most often. Give those a whiff. Oh, yeah. These are very, very powerful. They smell very, very strong. If you're not ready, your tongue might blow off. Oh, no, I'm good. Thought my tongue blew off. Okay, so we're gonna have to make a choice here. Because of nostalgia reasons, these have to go in A, and I'm still leaning more towards these. I know I said I couldn't eat them indefinitely, but they're so light that I could probably get through a whole bag and be fine and not feel sick. These other chips are heavier, a little bit heavier, so they're going up there. They're very, very good for eating. My review, they're very, very good for eating. Oh, so many different chip flavors. Ketchup? All right. Now, there's a very big divide between whether ketchup chips are good or not. I like ketchup chips. Now, I've always grown up eating these no-name chips because we're cheap and we like to buy the chips that only cost like $1.50 Canadian. So we get these. They're like $1.50 a bag. Take a sniff. Take a sniff. Yep. All right. You smell like ketchup? Kind of, but not really. Again, a lot of these flavors that don't hit the spot, this one kind of doesn't hit the spot, but it still has a good flavor to it. It gives you this sensation of ketchup, the idea that it could be ketchup. But if the label wasn't on there, you'd kind of question it. And if you'd never had them before, you'd just be like, what the fuck is that? Spicy. There's some tomato there. There's no way that that's ketchup. That's not right. What is that? I understand where the confusion would come from. I'm going to eat this now. Mm. Mm. Okay. This is going to send a lot of you into a whole tizzy, but I could eat those for a long time. Oh, I'm going to have to change my pants after this. Anyways, ketchup. This is going to surprise you guys. Ketchup is S tier. If I wanted to, I could eat those, and I wouldn't care that I got sick. I have self-control. I used to eat so much without even any remorse of what would happen to either my bowels or my stomach or what I would feel like when it comes back out. But ketchup chips are kind of worth it. We're down to the final 5. All right. If this was a race, you guys would be in the top 5. You know, that's how that would work. But nope, this isn't a race. This is the countdown to your inevitable munching. Corn puffs. I hate corn puffs. In general, I hate corn puffs. Like corn twists, stuff like that. These have a little bit of a special thing to them. They're butter flavored corn puffs. Give it a whiff. Give it a sniffy. All right, what do you think? It was like fucking nothing, right? If this butter isn't pulling its weight, this is not going to be a very high ranking for these. These do not deserve to really have that much thought. They're not completely awful, you know. They're not the worst that you've ever had. They're just disappointing. When you want a chip, when you want something like a snack, something savory like that, you don't want something that just melts away and feels like you've had nothing put into your mouth hole. Very disappointing. This is it. It's almost the final countdown. The big three are about to step up. Sour cream rings are first. Okay. I've been excited about this because I've actually not had these sour cream rings before. I don't think I've ever had Funyuns before either, so I'm actually really excited to try these. Give that a whiff. Right? It smells like fucking nothing. Oh, I swear to God. Let me just... That one. Where's the flavor? Should get on there. Where are you? All right, listen. I have a big issue with this one. A big issue with this one. There's no flavor and they're light, but they do have a little bit of sour cream and onion essence. So they get pushed up to D because sour cream and onion is a classic and it deserves to be respected. We're moving on to another one as I put this disgrace down on the floor. Oh, yes. Are we really going to get the plainest chip last? Jesus. That's really not giving it a good chance. Oh, give that a whiff. So vinegary. Right? Right? Mm. Mm. So I like these a lot. My biggest issue with salt and vinegar chips is I'm not the type of person that'll bite a chip too often. I'll just shove that thing in my mouth and it'll scrape the edges of my mouth. And then eventually the edges of my mouth will start to hurt because of the salt and the vinegar. So that's going to have to be a point off for this one because that takes away from the overall experience, from the taste, from the flavor, because I'm too busy bitching about my mouth corners. How much are you guys going to enjoy just watching me eat chips and go, I don't know how else to explain it. Some of these chips are just fantastic. Some of them are just meh. In terms of salt and vinegar, though, I hated it as a kid because they were too strong, too much flavor, too much power. I didn't like flavor, apparently. Give me plain rice, I was happy. But right now, that's an easy B for me. That is an easy B. I wouldn't put it up into A because, again, the pain in the corners of the mouth, and it definitely isn't making it up to S because I won't be able to eat it indefinitely because eventually the corners of my mouth will start looking like the Joker. On to the next one. Come on, regular. No fucking way, we're getting regular last. That means that we're getting the plainest flavor last. That is not giving it a good run for its money. I'm gonna have to cleanse this palate. Give that a whiff. It's not too bad, right? Gives you a little sexy aroma sensation. Gives you the feeling like you might have some beautiful chip greatness, some beautiful cheesy chip greatness in your future. I don't like that one. I don't like that one either. Someone took a bite out of this one, but I'll have this one. What the fuck? Are you offending me? I'm offended. Not only did this cheesy bastard stab me in the mouth, but it wasn't even that cheesy. I took a risk for nothing. My taste experience was ruined. It didn't taste like cheese. It was just a corn chip. That is a disappointment. That was not what it was advertised as. That was supposed to be a cheese tortilla chip. Don't fucking lie to me like that. I want my money back. Give me back my $1.50. Okay, I've cleaned my palate. Okay? We're about to do the regular one, but don't worry, it's not too unfair. I know it's the last one. And I've had the most flavorful chips up until now. Listen, I have very, very particular criteria when it comes to regular chips. I never buy regular no-name chips. Mainly because I know they don't meet my criteria. My main 3 criteria for regular chips are they need to be slightly salty, not too salty, all right? I don't want to pucker up every time I eat one. They need to have the right amount of crunch to them, as well as they need to be not oily. I don't know why some regular chips give off this oily vibe. Maybe oily wasn't the right expression. Greasy, you know? Like, chips are usually decently greasy, but if you have the right chip, that you don't really get the sensation of grease in your mouth, and some regular chips are just pure grease. What do you smell? No, you're wrong. Not salty goodness. No, you smell grease. That's what I mean with some of these chips. You smell them, and it just smells like grease. It smells like oil. They get the salt department okay. So there's something about this. It hit one of the three criteria that it needed to. Kind of, not really. I give it half a point because it didn't really get to the saltiness that it needed to hit that point. I'm giving it an F because really they fucking sucked. They were very, very crunchy. They weren't a light and nice chip texture. They were just overdone almost. They also had an incredibly greasy smell to them, which is a very weird thing to describe something as. But if you were able to smell them, I think you'd understand what I mean. You know what? I'm going to move it up to E just because I ate all of those flavorful chips before and I might have given it a bad run for its money. That's it for the first tier list episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like and make sure you let me know what's the next tier list that you want to see me do. I would love to see what you guys are suggesting and what you guys would want to see me try, and hopefully this was entertaining because as my first one, I wasn't 100% sure how to go about it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching and see you guys next time.